Welcome, comrades, soldiers. Grand Marshal Need Aneza is ready again. Let's see how long she can make it. If we can do it quickly enough with our species modification that is currently running to create the ultimate Pasharti, the ultimate skill, then she'll live a lot longer even. So let's see if we're lucky and can make her immortal. And can also win this war. Terraforming Complex dismantled. Yeah, there were some strange alien terraforming complexes that we needed to remove here. Seemed dangerous. Our scientists have finished seeing to the safe dismantlement of the abandoned terraforming complex on Afris Prime. We still have no information on who built it, but the equipment is remarkably advanced. It should provide a welcome boost to our own research into terraforming methods.
A study has been completed.
Oh nice, we get terrestrial sculpting. So we can terraform now, and we have terraforming gases edict available to us. There's no simple solution to the problem of macro-scale reshaping of a planetary crust. Only bigger trowels and orbitally deployed drills. Very nice. We also get dark matter drawing. Can exploit dark matter now. This exotic substance has many properties that seemingly defy the laws of physics. Harvestable concentrations can only be found near black holes or in certain nebulas. Hopefully we can find that in certain nebulas. We have that thing. I don't know if that does anything at all anymore. The Curator Exploration Lab and the Archaeology Lab. I don't know. Is there anything we need here? No, absolutely not. So we might as well go for the archaeology lab here. Never know. So just to get it out of the way. Then we could send someone to settle on these worlds here. On that arid world, for example. I would really like to have someone there. I think we have a few people that could live there. We'll just send a Pasharti Beta over there once that is complete here. In 4 months it is finished. Necrophage, robust, erudite, very strong, communal, and a little bit more. So here we go. We're in top condition. We just need to watch the fleets. And as you can see, we're also in top condition in the war. We need to watch the war. We have chosen to accompany the fleet of the Lovani Unity. That is basically protecting us. And we have also managed to, once we have peace, get the Awa into the boat as well. They might join us then. We could invite them to the Federation, and the Lovani Unity would say yes too. So we could have a very, very good Federation. Let's see how that works out, shall we? Silteshan Swarm made peace with the Voidwalker Lifebane Swarm. What's left of it? Oh, goodness. Ah, what a strange peace they made, too. Odd. Odd, 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 odd. Now they are extremely, extremely strong. Goodness me. 19,000. But that's not all. I mean, there's the Caesar Hive. Also a Ravenous Hive. That is at 46,000. That is the true crisis. At least we're getting our neighbors in check. The Great Plague is suffering under our attacks. And this time the Lovani Unity has done wisely to hedge them in. Or however we should call that. What's going on with that thing? We should send it back to Sinangawa. The burrow planet of Bafsh. We're currently also upgrading our fleets once we have the alloys for it. Also getting more alloys. A research station is back. Very nice. Now, what we finally need to get is more influence, but that will be done soon. 7k for only 23 corvettes. That is pretty strong, I must say. So let's go to the next fleet and upgrade it with gentle hand. There we go. In our capital we can do that very quickly as we have 2 shipyards there. That's why we're doing it there. Treasury! Oh, look! Yeah, we've bombed some subterranean aliens, and that is what we found. Scout units exploring the tunnel network on Admiral Prime have entered the royal palace in what was once the capital city of the underground alien empire. The corpse of what passed for their emperor is still perched on a massive throne in the main chamber. Creepy. Well, that's aliens for you. After using explosive charges to breach the palace treasury, our scouts found it filled with gold and strange alien art. The art will be shipped back to museums on Research Terralon, and the sale of the gold should provide a nice boost to a state budget. Nice. Getting the lump sums in.
A study has been completed.
Time is right. For the Curator Archaeology Lab, a shipboard lab with advanced archaeological equipment, including a vast database supplied by the Curator Order, where new discoveries can easily be cross-referenced. Very nice. What would help us now again? X-ray laser and the synchronized defenses for the defense grid supercomputer would also be an okay choice. But I think one of these will be a good choice, especially the X-ray laser, as it unlocks more for the energy weapons path. And we also have a big bonus for that, so that's definitely something we want to have. And look, synth leaders. Ooh, that is coming. And we'll be able to reform our robots as well. The ultimate Pasharti are ready. Let's have a look at our species. Here we are. Necrophages, robust, erudites, very strong, communal, and, well, we kept that, deviants. Deviants. Now we want to have ultimate Pasharti with a continent trait, with continental preference. Let's create that template as well. Here we go. So we need robust, we need erudite. Robust, erudite, and communal is what was basically added. Robust, erudite, and communal. Ultimate Pasharti yeah, I mean the bad thing about it is that we have different species then. We should, in theory, we should unify the species. Otherwise they will always hate each other. We have already seen that, so we need to apply the template to the rest of the Pasharti that are not yet ultimate Pasharti, even if they have habitability problems then. We'll just modify everyone. If we had known before, we would have done so already. And also, it only needs 6 months. It's gonna be okay. Still have some Opal Gleck left over. And what we should do is, like the rest of these people, they need good growth. That's the main thing that we want to have with them. Good growth and high habitability, because we want to have some planets where they specifically settle. Look at that. Why is that so high? We have ultimate Pasharti. Oh, the ultimate Pasharti, of course. They can settle everywhere, and that's very, very nice. So let's send them over to colonize. We need to buy some alloys. How many do we want to buy? Maybe that amount. Let's send them over to Proton 3. It will be maybe a spawning world. And to that arid world as well. And there's another tomb world here. We'll see if we can get something going there. We certainly want to. Grunor Prime. It will be very interesting to settle there. Oh, and on Obnol we have another one. Where we could send the ultimate Pasharti. In Darkness Lost has fully upgraded. Very nice. The Gentle Hand is upgrading. Yeah, we know. There's a problem here on Mineral Centauri Prime. What's going on there? Low stability. We need to have some direct measures on there. What could we do here? We have 4 new Baal. We need to have a city district here. That will take care of a lot of things. And maybe we can do something there. I think we have some amenities going. Could distribute some luxury goods for now. And that should be it for now. We don't want to invest influence. It's so precious to us. It's incredibly precious. Yeah, it's a little bit more under control now, as we have 0 amenities. That makes a big difference. Look, 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 look. We're now erudites. That comes with a lot of advantages for our leaders. Great stuff. Great stuff. We've sent everyone everywhere out there. Nothing is... Oh, Titanic's life study success! After a period of research and study of the strange monsters on Tekken 2 Prime, the Tua Titans we have managed to make a breakthrough and achieve limited communications with some of the Titans. While huge, slow, difficult to talk to, the Titans are incredibly tough and strong, and we're hunting them currently. Some few have expressed a desire to join our military forces, where they will undoubtedly be an incredible asset. And we can recruit Titanic beasts there, even though we have them. We think they're delicious. Well then. Well then. We'll see how that goes, eh? Technologies. Very soon we will have synth leaders. And the thing about that is we might have to give them some kind of rights. So they're not totally crazy. Equipped with personality, synthetics will finally be able to interact socially on equal terms with the rest of our citizens. Some units may even assume leadership roles. We could see advanced afterburners finally. That's the way we want to go. Yeah, advanced afterburners together with the corvettes are so incredibly useful. We need that, and we also want something. Yeah, we have the synthetics, we have the synthetic leaders. That should be the prime thing, right? So we should be able to get some pretty good robots now. And so we will change our workers again. Let's see. I mean, the problem is we need to give them some rights. They're living in servitude. We need to create a template. Can we make them mindless or something? That would be great. Domestic protocols can be employed in servant jobs if under AI servitude. That would be good. I mean, that could be something we pick. What's currently on? Efficient processors and streamlined protocols. Yeah. High bandwidth. I don't know. High maintenance. Yeah, we don't care about that anymore. They could be luxurious. Definitely the assembly cost is something we do not care about at all. They have efficient processors. We have one trade pick left. Great. That's not too much. So could we get domestic protocols and efficient processors and something else? No, absolutely not. So we have to decide. We have to decide if we want logic engines or domestic protocols. Can be employed in servant jobs. Yeah, I mean, that could be really good. We might need servants. On the other hand, we might have to deal with AI uprisings. Let's see. Oh, it's so tough. It's so tough. The servant jobs. I mean, we're not decadent. But we would certainly be happy about these jobs. Let's see. How are our factions? The Purity Movement. Strong alone. No immigration asserting dominance. Xenos disenfranchised. No Xeno species within our empire enjoys full citizenship rights. Will please the Pasharti Purity Movement. We have to have a look there. Like these robots. We need to set their rights. What do they have? They have servitude rights. Assimilation. Requires evolutionary mastery. No, no, no. We have to risk it, I think. We have to risk it. They could be servants. They could be very good servants. The question is, where do we want them? We want them definitely in base resource jobs, which means efficient processors is a must-have. And then we want to have something like costly. The luxurious thing comes to mind. We have 2 trade picks left and 2 trade points left. We could go logic engines, then that would be it. But we have researchers. Researchers will be our Pasharti. We could go for the domestic protocols or for the loyalty circuits. Huh? We don't need them to be good at leadership. Streamlined protocols would be good. Learning algorithms are not necessary. We could improve other aspects of them, like the power drills or the harvesters, or make them superconductive. But I don't think that's necessary. Indeed, I think it all points to domestic protocols. So they should also not look too intimidating. And we want them to be robots servant. Robot servants. Yeah, not robots servants. Create that template. They will all become robot servants with domestic protocols. They will need a little bit more space, but they will be incredibly useful for the amenity production. We'll apply the template to every robot there is. They will definitely need more room. And that's kind of... I don't know if we need... But they can be employed in servant jobs. Well, the critical thing about servant jobs is that they are creating something, which means amenities, if they are unemployed. So I'm not sure if we want that, really. So let's modify that template again. Let's do away with that. And let's rather have the pop housing usage decreased. So that's very good. But learning algorithms, really, that wouldn't be a great thing to have. Them being luxurious is something we just don't care about. High bandwidth. Yeah. We could have something there that could help a little bit. Something small, like mass-produced. Yeah, they're mass-produced. We'll still call them robot servants because it makes for such a great interpretation of their role in this society. So let's apply the template to just about every robot there is. Efficient processes, double jointed and mass-produced. And they are luxurious now, and that's about it.
The situation log has been amended.
Let's go for that. More modification. Finally we have it. Finally, we're into it. The Jutel are declaring a rivalry towards us. These strange fanatic xenophiles, they're superior. Once we have a good fleet, we will also declare the rivalries. And then, okay, you can be our rival.
A study has been completed.
Nice. X-ray lasers. These lasers have a shorter wavelength than UV-based laser weaponry, but they're even more destructive. That's exactly what we want. Proton launchers also have very good things. And gamma lasers. That's also good. That's also good. Unlocking a lot. Proton launchers is something that we'll need. Gamma lasers unlocks even more options. It's all very nice to have. Let's get the proton launchers for now. Maybe we can equip some defense stations with them. Let's see, we have a ship here in Korak. What is it doing here? Let's send it over here. Well, the ship's going. Ships are going very fine, very well. There's some big fleets coming here. And we should maybe help there. It doesn't seem there's a lot of fleets here, but we could maybe go down and help out one of these fleets. Maybe that fleet here. That could be good. I'm not sure, because they already have... Yeah, they have a lot of fleets here, so... They'll be doing well around here. All going nicely. How is the upgrades going? Upgrades are going very, very well, as you can see. We're getting a lot of fleet power here. That's also why the others can declare us rivals. It's a sign of our strength, apparently. Now, domination, more domination. Imperious architecture is something that we already have. And we'll go for, I think, colonial viceroys. Our control over the colonies is dependent upon us finding capable and loyal individuals that can be trusted to enforce the will of the government. Here we go. I sent someone here already? Yes. Everyone needs to be ultimate Pasharti. It's rule now.
Species altered.
Everyone will be ultimate. It's law now, and Nebuchadnezzar is looking very great. Look at that. She even increases our research speed. She's an erudite now as well. Industrialist, eye for talent is still great. Expansion is also still kind of good. So we're very happy we have her. And we want to keep her as long as possible. Comet sighted through belt. The population of Minerals Centauri Prime are currently witnessing a spectacular sight. A comet is passing through Minerals Centauri Prime's asteroid belt, and the effect is being described as breathtaking. Keep looking at the sky. They like it? Okay.
Vessels have been refitted.
Nice. The vessels have been refitted. 10,000. Yeah, that's a good thing. Now let's refit these guys here. How's it going here? We might need some rare crystals. Let's actually order them. Come on. Well, here we go. Rare crystals. We need a deal for rare crystals. We need more rare crystals. We need, like, let's say 6. Oh, the rest is okay. We're gaining a lot of minerals, but that's fine. Maybe we could sell a little bit more. And food is okay. Consumer goods are okay. We can sell a little bit, buy a little bit less consumer goods. That will make us more happy in the future. Here we go. Yeah, we just want them at any price. They're dormant, but the economy is already equivalent. We'll look at what they can do in the future. Look, the colony ships are getting ready. Just at the same time. Oh, what's going on here? Now, the Minerals Centauri Prime world is something special we have here. Look at that. The comet sighted. The asteroid belt. And this could be a servant planet. Or a... yeah, how... primitive... yeah, primitive. A primitive Gaia world. Which means we will not have elevation chambers here. We'll send in all Pasharti. And just give them something... something to do. And these Pasharti will just rule here, and we'll have a lot of room to grow for the people that are here. So we'll resettle one of the ultimate Pasharti over there. There's one of the ultimate Pasharti that can go over. Just a farmer that can be managed easily. And maybe let's get someone else over, maybe a miner. Here we go. So the Pasharti should be the rulers there. And we want control over who gets over there. And that also means, yeah, we have 3 new Bowel unemployed. That also means, first, of course, we want mining districts here. We need to account for the amenities, but that won't be a big problem, I think. Let's get all the mining districts going, and we want normal growth there, so we want clone vats as well. Maybe we want the clone vats first. Clone vats first, mining districts second. That's a new concept that we have here, the primitive planets. The primitive planets are there with a ruler caste of Pasharti and a primitive caste that will go and spread there, so we can send them over to the other planets if we need more Pasharti. And that's what we'll do. We'll preserve them, basically. And for that reason, we will change some of the species we have here. For example, the Opal Glek. We want them highly adaptive, and we want them to be rapid breeders. They shall settle everywhere. The Jeferia under domestic servitude. Yeah, they are our servants here. Let's create a template for them as well. A new one. Charismatic. Docile. Definitely something good. We want them to be able to live everywhere. So robust is definitely a good pick. And let's see. They could be nerf stapled. Cannot generate leaders. Resources from jobs plus 5%. Not affected by happiness. Docile, charismatic. I'm not sure. They could be delicious. No. We won't eat them. We need them for other reasons. Like, we have good resources from them. But other resource is the main thing. And the main thing is that they are nerf stapled. That's the main thing. Then we need high habitability and high pop growth. Where is the habitability? I managed to not see it all the time. I mean, robust is one of the picks that is there, definitely. And then we would have... I mean, Empire Sprawl is not so much a problem. But communal would be really, really good to have for them. Not compatible with a nerf stapled trait. So they cannot be... Aha. Creating a docile and obedient client species. Now that's what we want in theory. Cannot be employed in ruler or specialist jobs. So that could be a problem, as the Necrophytes are considered specialist jobs. And yeah, that's something different then. So we could definitely employ that. We would like to have them fertile, so we could remove that thing, make them fertile. Fertile, robust, nomadic, communal. Strong is definitely something good. Adaptive is not... It's not compatible with the robust trait. That's fine, though. Let's see, they could be resilient, but really no conservationists. They could use up less resources, or they could be strong. Could have more resource output. And a higher army damage. We'll have enough consumer goods upkeep. We don't need anything from them. So the logical thing to get is definitely definitely something like a conservationist. So they're using less housing, and they are growing better, a lot better, and they have very high habitability. That's just what we want, and we want to title them the ultimate Jeferians. We want to apply that template to all the Jeferi that we currently have.
The situation log has been amended.
And go for that. We want them to be there. Fertile, robust, nomadic, communal, and conservationist. They're the ultimate settlers everywhere.
A study has been completed.
Proton launchers, very nice. These energy projectiles consist of tightly concentrated protons, capable of causing immense damage to the hull of enemy ships. And now, I mean, this is too expensive. We could go neutron launchers. And why not? We have a big bonus on that. Let's go for that. Let's look forward to the great times we'll have with our Jeferi slaves. And have a great time until next time, and happy gaming. We need to dominate this galaxy. The Caesar hive must be stopped. And a crisis that might be on the horizon all the time. We are xenophobes, don't forget. Must be prepared for. Have a great time until next time, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Can signing out. See you soon, and happy gaming.